Alright, so today we're going to be showing you how to skin a deer. Super simple. A lot of people actually do it with the deer upside down. I like to do it this way. It's just how I've always known to do it. And I think it'll be super simple if you follow these steps. So the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to work your way around the neck area here, like I've shown you here. Just want to cut around there. Now there's going to be a lot of hair on the meat just because your meat is cold. And you're just gonna work your way, you're gonna keep pulling the hide down. Keep taking your knife. And you're just gonna keep working your way. And I'll show you when we get to these legs here what to do next. One thing I did forget to mention is when you're doing this, you can either start from right here. You gotta cut a line all the way up to here. You can either start from down here, or you can come down. I'm gonna show you how to come down right here. Just cut a nice line there. If you have one of these knives with a hook, you can just come right down. It's as simple as that. You just cut right through everything. At this time, we can start cutting the legs off. Just use a sawzall to cut through the bones. You just take your knife. Done. And then now, since we have the knife, these legs cut off, now is when you come up with the tip of your knife through right here. You're just gonna cut up along this leg here. That way you can peel the skin off right here. Do that to both legs. Super simple. And we'll just keep cutting right here. When we cut down the center there, just like that. Take your knife and just work your way around the legs. And there you have it. Okay, so in my opinion, this is the hardest part of skinning a deer. You're gonna work your way around these lower legs here. You're gonna do the same as you did the top ones. You're gonna work your way up all the way to here. But then when you come right in through here, you have to basically skin it all the way from in here. I'll show you how to do that here. You just almost can take it, just peel it, and just keep following that line. Just cut right down in there. Cut here. Just find that. And then next we can hold that up. Cut right here through the leg. And go straight up. Just like that. And you're just gonna work your way around. Work your way around this hind leg. Find that tendon. Cut it. And then just keep working your way around. And do the same to both sides. Okay, so as you come to the final steps of skinning your deer, you're gonna get to the rump here. You're gonna get to this tail right here. Excellent. You're gonna get to this tail area. You're just gonna make one nice incision. Just cut right here. It's gonna be a little tough. And once you get through this hole right here, you can literally just pull it right down on both sides. You might have a little extra here, but you can literally pull that hide right off like that. And there you have it. A few pieces here. All right, so now once you've skinned it, we're gonna end up taking these quarters off. Come up here, legs here. Simple as that. It's a really small quarter. It's kind of a small deer, but put it on a clean surface. These lower ones are a little bit trickier here. Just want to kind of find that spot in there. There's a ball joint. Just work your way. A lot of this meat dried out. We're not going to save it, but kind of find that cut on the inside. See the spot right here. Cut right in there. Right where that meets that. If you look in there, you can see that this right here. This is that ball joint that I'm talking about. You're just gonna keep cutting around that. Once you've made your way around that ball joint, this paddle is almost ready to come off. You're gonna keep working your way in here. Twist. See right here? There's that ball joint. Cut that tendon. Falls right off. Next up, we're going to do back straps, just so you guys know how to do it. Back straps go from the top of the shoulder right here, and they're going to go all the way down to the bottom of this quarter. You got a big chunk of back strap. You're just gonna find the spine. Find a nice spine. And you're just gonna cut along that spine. A nice deep cut. It's almost like filleting a fish. You gotta guide your knife along that spine. And then you're just gonna cut about 3 inches. 3 inches to the side here. I left this shoulder on. Alright, I'll just cut this one off. You're going to cut about 2.5, 3 inches this way. And deep too. You want to go about 2.5, 3 inches deep. And then just take it. You're going to cut all the way down right here. This isn't a very big deer, so it's only going to be about 2 to 3 inches. You're just going to take your knife, come this way now. just gonna come straight down. There you have it. Beautiful, nice back strap. We're gonna finish cutting this up, and we'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, here we have the finished product. We have, if you're going for bulk meat, this is what all you're gonna grab. You get your 2 hinds, and you get your 2 fronts, and then you get your back straps. If you really wanted to, there's a lot of extra meat here on the rump area. Or if you're a barbecue person, cut out some ribs, smoke some ribs. It's a really good, if you find a really good recipe, they'll smoke up really good. Otherwise, you have all this neck meat here. And you can take that neck meat, put it in a roast, or you can just can it, whatever you want. But that's the finished product. That's a 50 cal bullet hole right there. For a small deer, it didn't do too bad of damage. But just make sure you cut all that off. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. The first time I learned how to do it, it was super, the way they described it to me was the exact same way. It was super simple, super easy. Only took about 20 minutes for a first time. But yeah, I hope it helped you guys out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But otherwise than that, stay tuned for the next video. Should be coming out, and try to do one every month or so. Yeah, I gotta remodel a boat. The carpet, gotta redo that. Just odd stuff in and around the house. But I do a lot of how-to videos that are gonna be coming up soon. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. Subscribe down below.